It's Sunday night. Decided to come out to the garage and do a little bit of tinkering before bedtime. Haven't had much time today to spend out here, and it's kind of miserable outside. So really can't do anything outside. So decided to take the opportunity to do a little bit of my RC stuff. I haven't really done much RC stuff this summer, but now that summer's almost over, I've got an interest in it again. But decided to do some rock crawler stuff. I'll show you what I picked up here a couple days ago and give you a bit of an idea where I'm planning on going with it. I picked up this radio controlled Jeep. It's a New Bright, you can see on the side, New Bright Jeep Wrangler Unlimited RC truck from The Source. It's about 110 bucks. Now anybody that knows anything about RC knows that these kind of cars that you get at the department stores are junk. You break them, you can't fix them, they're kind of gutless, they're just not that great. You can see no suspension really, it's all looks, kind of hard tires, nothing too special. But the nice thing about these trucks is actually the body. The bodies are very well detailed. After you look underneath all the stickers and all the junk, you can see it's a hard plastic body, so you can sand them down and paint them the way you want. I don't know if you can see the interior. It's got seats, the cup holders, roll bar, the whole works. Front end has clear lights, so you can add real lights if you want to, and so on. So my plan with this body, it ends up being an expensive body, but I think it's worth it in the long run, is to take the body off and use it on a different chassis. And I'll show you what chassis I'm going to try to use it on. Now this is the chassis I'm going to use. It's called the Scorpion, or it's an AX10. They have a couple different versions. This one has the frame rails here. You can see kind of like a real vehicle and so on. But it's made by a company called Axial, and it's actually a hobby grade RC car. I got this one from a friend who didn't want it anymore. It was practically brand new, and he gave it to me for free. It's like a $200 rolling chassis. But if you look at it, you can kind of see it's very high quality. It's got the center differential. No drive shafts right now. I'll have to fix that. But it's got locked differentials and so on. Motor mounts here and so on. And yeah. So the plan is to take the body off that Jeep, chuck the rest of it, and try to fit it onto this here chassis and kind of make like a scale crawler. It's kind of amazing what you can actually what guys actually do with this stuff. If you go to website www.rccrawler.com and look in there, you can see some pictures. Some of them you'd think they're real. It's just crazy. But I'm going to start tearing that body off the Jeep and see what it looks like. Voila, after about 10 minutes with a Phillips screwdriver and a side cutter, got the body off the chassis, and there's the chassis. The only thing I kept from the chassis were the springs, which weren't of any use, just because they might be about the right size, to use once I get this thing done. Now I need to remove these stickers, the New Bright, the Jeep on the roof, the Wrangler, ditch all that, and then we'll see. I might probably paint it up like my wife's Jeep. She has a Wrangler Unlimited. It's all silver, and go from there. You can see how the headlights, they're kind of a clear. If you look in the back side, you can see how they're kind of just glued in. Piece of cake to put LEDs in all those lights, because they're clear lenses. Looks like even the fog lights you could do something with. And probably take this, cut along that line so it's got a removable hardtop, just like the real thing. And yeah, hopefully it'll turn out good. See how it looks. Oh yeah, see, there you go. Way too short. The tires look like a good size. What about, see what the track width is like at least, because extending the chassis is a piece of cake. I'll show you how to do that. Width wise, the axles are really quite good. You can see that chassis chassis front's kind of in the way and body posts, but you kind of get the idea. To extend these chassis, because they're a true 4-link, all you got to do is take these links, like these upper and lower, and you just make them longer and get extended drive shafts to move the wheelbase and everything out. Only thing with doing that is these shock mounts won't work, but you can always drill new holes front and back, and you make it work. That's the whole fun about doing this kind of thing.